to the Listening Wellness Podcast. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Sarah.
So last week we were talking about overthinking. One thing that kept coming up was worrying about what other people think. So today we're going to be talking about people pleasing.
Yeah. Have you ever people pleased? Have you, Rebecca?
Oh, big time.
So have I.
So blank.
Give me a wee description of what people pleasing means to you, Rebecca. What scenario?
Did people pleasing to me? I think it would be saying yes to things and places that you don't want to do or don't want to go. Basically giving like your energy to things when you're already burnt to a crisp. You're burnt at both.
Out.
Yeah, you're burnt at both ends, and you've nothing to give. But you're going yes because you don't want to like disappoint the person
or let them down.
Let them down.
No, 100%. It's like I agree. Especially for me, it's like if you're invited to somewhere that is a big crowd, or you don't really know many people there. And for me, it'd be like I would leave me very like anxious. Would you be anxious about stepping into crowds and things like that?
100%.
Yeah. Where I would really want to put my support into like going with that person.
Mm-hmm.
But there's sometimes for me, there's wee Robin's just pulled up in there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's
actually what I'm staring at.
Oh my God, that's actually class. Oh, there's lovely. I love wee Robin's wee sign. Powerful wee sign now. But yes, so getting back on track there. So yeah, it's like going with that person to, support them.
Mm-hmm.
But you're putting yourself anxious. We're putting ourselves out of our comfort zone. The sweat's probably blinding us. The shaking comes.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even present. You're not even going to be present in that moment because you're going to be sitting there thinking, oh, here, do you know what? I have to be here. I have to put a smile on my face. Sort of masking. Like you are sort of masking yourself, like how you actually are feeling inside, but you're putting on a big front to say that, oh, no, I'm actually not. I'm actually letting on that I'm actually happy to be here whenever you're really not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the form of people pleasing too. Masking how you actually are feeling. Putting yourselves in environments that you don't even want to be in, and also just to turn around and please the other person.
And it's
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it also what you're saying, like going to like events and stuff. It's like you want to support the person, but like you can
100%.
only give so much. But you're afraid to sort of set that line and go, right, only give this much of my energy today. Have a wee bit for myself, but you're trying to sort of like not let the person down, like I said.
That's it, yeah.
And then you're burning yourself out, and then it actually turns into then resentment. Like you hate people asking you, or you be like, why am I always doing this? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Why am I always the person that has to come forward and do it? But that is a form of people pleasing.
Yeah.
But when it goes past that point, then you, like I say, you get into the resentment, and then
just can't be bothered,
then it just
isn't it?
turns into like you nearly hate people asking you to do things because you're like,
it's like
I am absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, drained, mentally, physically, emotionally drained.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody ever asked you to do something or do something, or well, we already know this question, do something or like be somewhere, or
so what are you trying to say, like a wee thing of like a people pleasing, like a wee story of like where I would say people pleasing?
Yeah, and like where you draw the line. Do you actually physically draw a line?
Right.
Or do you step over the line, or do you just say no?
Oh no, I jump straight over the line.
Head first.
Hurdle straight over it.
Feet first, but
Yeah.
right.
I know.
Oh, good night.
So a wee funny one for you.
Oh Christ!
So like years ago, what was I, about 15 or whatever age I was, young teenager anyway. I was talking to this fella, and his sister would have been friends with us. And he was saying, oh, I'm going to come over and whatever. And I was all, surely, come on ahead.
No bug.
Me not even interested at all. But so we were all in the Gaelic pitch, and the sister turned around and says, oh yeah, my brother's coming up. And I was all, where? And didn't he appear? Well, I run like from Usain Bolt down the road home, and I was like, definitely not. I wasn't interested, but I didn't have the heart to say.
But but she genuinely ran away. Like, she's not just saying that she ran. She physically got up And
Run about
it.
2 miles down the road.
Yeah, she's like, fuck that, I'm away. I'm not even interacting with this creeper.
God bless him. And I had him stringing along for about a month or two.
You texting him for ages?
Yeah, but I
Rebecca,
wasn't interested.
God
But
love
that was
you.
just me being nice and not didn't want to actually say
No.
no, I'm not interested.
See, where I would be the opposite end.
Right.
I would. So for me, that part, if I didn't like something, I'd just say no. No, rare breed. Sorry, not happening.
Yeah.
But I would be able to say no to somebody. Like if somebody come up to me and like turn around and says to me, oh blah blah, I say no, I'm awful sorry, but no.
Yeah. But do you think it's in certain situations that you can, certain people, would you find that you can say no to people outside your circle more? I mean, you could say no to people that you don't know quicker than the people that you do know, because I find I would be like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000.
Go. So you find that you can be more like to the point with people that you don't know, but then people that you do know, it's hard to.
I think it's because it's over time. You know, where people sort of used to seeing you years ago. You're sort of used to turning around and being like, yes, no, 3 bags full type thing, you know, and like, because like I'm a Virgo, and Virgo is very much like people pleasing, overthinking, you know, perfectionist, and trying to make everything sitting there like, you know, picture perfect, and trying to make sure that they're all feeling picture perfect, where you don't really check in with your own self. I don't find, well, that's what I feel like with Virgos, but I'm slowly but changing that. Slowly but surely changing that. Now, I'm out the end.
Right.
Slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Not physically fully there yet. Where I feel like now people's maybe seeing another side to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually not an all side. It's actually the side that is genuine.
Is she actually
it's my
common yourself?
Yeah, my
and do you not find, though, when you have been such a people pleaser for most of your life,
100%.
then when you start to set that wee boundary or set that line with people and actually turn around and say no, people don't like it.
Oh, definitely not.
But it's because they're so used to seeing you one way.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to seeing me, you know, we Sarah will do it, you know, we Sarah, you know, oh, sweet Sarah, we'll Sarah do it, no problem. And now I'm learning to be like, no, I need to prioritise my own pace. I need to prioritise my own energy. I need to prioritise my own self, you know, my own family, you know, and like, it's a very much thing. It's like sometimes I find being around so many people and being in the people pleasing thing, it does drain you.
That's what I said. It
Don't
turns
you? Like,
into,
do you floor?
Yeah, and you just, it makes you hate being around people altogether.
See, I've always said I don't really like people anyway. And people knows it. Anybody who talks to me knows I really like. I don't like people. I just don't. I don't not like people, but
don't like being around people.
Yeah, I'd lost it.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Say with my way, but the people pleasing for me, it's like you don't have to do it. So if you're finding yourself sitting in a situation and turn around and sitting there, turn around and be like, oh, somebody's asking you to want to go out this night. You know, say Saturday night, you coming out, you know, and you're like, don't really know if I want to. Don't really want to know I'll be on.
But would you say that?
No. Would I say no? Oh God, I.
But would you have said it?
Oh, I'd have put myself. I've actually seen myself riddled with vertigo, really bad, and I mean really bad, floored with vertigo in bed, and because I had a certain thing on, I've had to get up, get myself showered and dressed. And on me.
And you crawled out just to be there?
Literally. And you know, it took me near a full day to get up and get ready because how bad that vertigo was, just to people please. So if you do have a scenario, if you are doing people pleasing, just remember it's okay to say no. It's okay to prioritise yourself, and it's okay to protect yourself from other people. You know, by saying no, it's okay to sit there and if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling overstimulated, if you are feeling worried or anxious about going into a certain situation or a certain environment, just remember it's okay to say no, because we all need to remember that.
Yeah. And it's such a simple word, but it's probably the hardest thing to say.
1,000%.
Isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
No, because once you say no, it's everything that comes after it. It's, you know, how you're thinking, how does the person react? And it actually makes you feel really...
Yeah.
You feel really out of place or real anxious or
you're watching for their reaction.
Your mind's going because you're like, oh God, I've said no now. Have I offended them? And have I, you know, they're going to... But it's like you're taking all people's stuff on board.
When you
But
shouldn't be.
the thing is, but do you not notice? So when somebody be direct with you,
I love it.
you can take it.
Yeah, I love it.
But when
I'd
you
rather
have about 40 excuses and things to come up instead of just turn around going, actually, no,
over-explaining.
not today, or yeah.
I do that. I
Mhm.
over-explain an awful lot. If
Yeah.
I were to say no now to somebody, I'd be like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry, I can't do this and I can't make this, but because of certain this and because I can't do this because of this and because I don't have no childminder, because I don't have, I over-explain to the point that I over-explain the over-explaining. We don't need to. And that's the thing that I need to work on, is the over-explaining. Now I can say no, but I need to stop with the over-explaining.
Yeah.
Do you over-explain? Or would you just
Yeah,
be like, no?
I would have been a very much an over explainer. Things, I don't want to do this because of X, Y, and Z, or I'm not going to be able to make that there. Or like you give an example of like not wanting to go, but literally pulling yourself out of the bed or out of the house
Genuinely.
just to show your face. But I find now
And
that
only for 5-10 minutes I can only stay there because that's how bad the vertigo was. So I literally stressed myself out, put myself in a position where I didn't even want to be in the first place to come home because I couldn't have sat there anyway.
just
to show my face where I didn't have to. And then I shouldn't have over-explained. So do you not over-explain now as much as what you did, or do you still find yourself that you are doing it bits and pieces?
The odd time, but like it would be more if I find that I'm over explaining through text messages and stuff. I would look at it before but saying it and then go like, why am I giving all that explanation? I don't even need to,
On your time,
no,
and
not
your
that.
energy.
Yeah, no, not today, or that's not going to suit me, or not, I'm not really interested in that, but thanks very much for inviting me or letting me know, but it took a long time to learn how to be like that and do that because but I think there's a line sometimes because again that's probably is worrying about what other people think or people pleasing, but I find that I can be so strong with my no or not today or I'm not interested. I would near say it to a lot of stuff that it comes across that
like even the house situation the last time. You were
the
like,
people don't. I know.
Closed the everybody was actually saying that I thought that was so funny. The
Yeah.
next she just closes the blinds. Right, I'm like, yeah, come on in.
No.
Come on in. Open door. No, I have actually put that into practice.
Yeah.
I
You
put
see
that
that
into practice. Yeah.
But I would be, quite strong on the no, and that's not suiting me, or no, not today, but thanks, I really appreciate you,
And it is
whatever.
good.
But it sometimes can fall into then that you fall into like a wee
rut.
Yeah, and you can nearly surround yourself with nobody because you're saying no to everything. So it's sort of learning to try to find a balance between, am I saying no because I'm generally want to say no, or am I saying no because I am trying to be strict with my boundaries of people pleasing? So you're like stepping over that. It's hard to find. It is hard to find a balance.
It is. Everybody says that. You know what? We all find it hard to find a balance. And it's like, you're good at giving me advice. I'm good at giving you advice. You don't take your
Don't
own
know
advice.
if it is good advice.
No, it is. It is. And she's very good. Or it's like we find it hard for taking our own advices, and I'm sure you're all the same. If anybody was to come to you and knock on the door, you'd say, yes, come on in, sit down and give you a cup of tea and, we'll talk it out, blah, blah, blah. Where if you were to sit down and have a cup of tea with yourself, would you be able to listen to your own advice? Ask a question to ask yourselves there to be like, whatever it is that is like maybe as bringing the overthinking into it too. Are the people pleasing? Are you people pleasing? Do you really want to do these things that, as I said before, sit down with a cup of tea by yourself and maybe sit with a journal and write the question out and maybe answer it if you can't actually physically answer it, if that makes sense.
And I think too, if it's burning you out and you're actually, like I said, if you're resenting the yes all the time, then you're questioning it, question it with yourself, like you say,
and if you have to question it, should have been automatic
then
no.
It should be a no, exactly.
If you have to question it, it should be an automatic no. So yeah, that's actually brilliant.
Where do you think people pleasing comes from? Why do you think we do it?
Right. So I think, well, not everybody people pleases. Like, not everybody does it. Like, there is people that I know and they're like so strict within their own selves and they're within their own boundaries, which is powerful. I'd love to be like that. It comes from a place that I think of like trying to help people. For me, it's like I'm a helper, I'm a doer. Like, if someone tries to say to me, "Sir, I need help," I'm like, right, no problem. If I can help you, I'll be there. I'll do it. You know, I'm very much so get. Like, see me trying to help people and give people guidance and like stand there and like, you know, as I say, like, uplift people, that gives me a sense of happiness within myself.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm an overdoer, I'm an over
giver.
And I'm very much people pleasing, because if I do that to them, it gives me something like upliftment in myself. But then to what extent? To what extent? And the extent is what it is for me. I have had burnout plenty of times, multiple times, as I've just said. And it's like learning is that boundary to say no, where I have been now. I have been doing my protection, I have been doing set my boundaries. And now if I'm like to myself, do you know what? I don't need to do that no more. Because people knows that I'll help them. People knows that I'm on over. Like, I would give them whatever I need to do. People knows they can lift the phone and I would give advice like no matter what. People knows who I am now. I don't need to explain that to them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Yeah. So what about you? Where do you think it comes from?
Well, I think it can be learned behaviour as well from when you were younger. Probably what you see growing up around you.
Especially our mals went very similar.
Yeah, like very sort of always having time for people, always sort of helping people
and not time for themselves.
Yeah. So I think it does come from your environment at parts as well, and I think, like, you know, maybe in school wanting to fit in, and you know,
yeah, 100%.
so you do, like, you don't want to come across that you're, you know, being awkward, or, you know, you want to be the one that accommodates everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So
making sure they feel all right, but not actually asking yourself, are you all right doing that?
And that's what I've noticed as I've got older, that, you know, I would be quite accommodating and wanting to help everybody else and make sure everybody feels all right. But then I realised that I actually wanted people to ask me, was I all right?
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
Yeah,
you answered my question there.
Yeah, I wanted people to ask me, was I okay?
But nobody does.
But no,
because
I think automatically just fell into that role of being the person coming across as like, oh, I'm the strong one and I'm the one that has, if you have a question, I have the answer. Do you get what I mean?
Say what you've just said there. That's literally hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
100% that's hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
And that's genuine. Where people be like, you would have done an awful lot for people. Like myself. Like, genuinely. We both would. Where we needed that wee person to come up and just be like, you know, are you all right?
Yeah.
You know, do you need a hug?
Yeah, so it comes from your overgiving and being a people pleaser is because you probably want people to do that for you, and maybe you've had somebody in your life that actually hasn't done that for you.
Yes.
You know, so you're trying to fill that void of, maybe if I, you know, give them all the right words and say the right thing for them, that's filling a wee hole in your body that maybe you never got
that's
that
what
before.
I was saying there at the start. I says, because it gives me something back.
Yeah, it fills that, puts that wee thing in you.
Yeah,
that
your jigsaw puzzle's getting filled. Isn't that what you were just saying?
That's correct.
And like, for me, it's like, and it's not a thing like, oh, here, you know, I have to do this to you, so you do that to me. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that it's like, genuinely, we're doing this because this is who we are, and this is genuinely what we are, and we're doing that there because we don't have the confidence to ask somebody, like, you know, to play. Are we?
Yeah,
you know,
it's asking for,
you know what I mean? Like, not asking for help as such, but asking, like,
reassurance.
You know, we question. You know, where I'm lucky now that I actually do have the good, genuine friends around me who does check in on me every single day, and I check in on them every single day, and I am very lucky and very grateful for them, friends of mine. You know, and I really am. But they're still like obviously them people like years ago and whatever. Like, I don't have. Like,
you've cut that. You've cut them people out.
Cut ties. Because say people like that, you don't need in your life.
Yeah, and I find though,
you find as you grow, isn't it?
Yeah, and I find now that I've noticed I will nip things in the bud quite quickly because, like I said before, once I see that way things are starting to turn into resentment, that I'm walking away from a person or a conversation that I'm feeling, why did I not say something? Why did I not speak up? Or going home and actually complaining about it. And then, you know, if you look at what you're complaining about, you'll get your answers
within
of why you are maybe a people pleaser, or why you're frustrated about why you can't say no, or you know. So
would you
it's
voice
looking
yours, like just when you were saying there, sorry, would you see if you were saying you're coming home and you're like, you were saying there about complaining and stuff like that, it's actually not even complaining, it's you're just actually releasing that out of
it's
you.
frustration,
and because nobody, like, yes, you might have somebody there to listen, but it's like you didn't know what to say to them. Would you go home and sit and say, oh my god, why did I not say this? Oh my god, why did I not say that? Why did I not do this? Why did I not
and
say
it builds up and builds up and builds up till and then you get to the point that it'll cause arguments. It'll cause tension. Where now,
instead of just talking it out.
Whereas if I've got older now, I would actually turn around and say, you know, you've said something, and can I clarify that? You know, or I'm not 100% happy with that, or you know, put myself across, and then see when you get their reaction, then you'll understand that, oh, hold on, that person has been used to me being a certain way, like being a people pleaser. I've actually stood up and said put myself forward and say, no, I'm not happy here.
Fair play to you.
You know, it's either if their reaction is quite genuine and go, oh, I didn't know that there, then you understand that that's a genuine person. But if the person meets you with then you know,
like, what are you talking about? And you can read the energy.
Yeah,
like,
they start to get defensive. Then I find
gaslighting.
Yes,
isn't this the word?
Yes,
gas, very much gaslighting.
That I find then you realize I've probably been people pleasing with this person,
and they don't
and then once I've set that boundary, they don't like it. But say once I notice that there, that person's no longer in my life.
Me too. And I've
me
too.
And it is hard.
It's only been a couple of years. Well, a good few years. Like, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. So back to what we were saying. How long to get a wee drink of my tea? You know.
How telling you? But it is. People pleasing is hard. Nobody understands how hard it is.
But yes,
I'm sitting up my feet up here because like I'm just comfortable.
Because you're not people pleasing, sir. You're just being yourself. So you've wrote a wee thing about people pleasing. So what's your wee saying on people pleasing?
It says there, you can do a million good things for anyone, yet no one will notice, right? But make one mistake and everybody starts to judge you. Have you ever done anything so good and done so much for somebody, but yet nobody has noticed? But as soon as you stop and as soon as you pull back,
that's what I was saying to you. Once you say no,
yes,
you're the worst in the world.
Worst person in the world. Where like for me, it's like I always would try, you know, to help, as I say I have done before, help and do things and be there and, you know, show up and blah blah blah. But now I'm left to myself. I'm starting to protect my own peace, starting to come into my own like self, and like starting to put myself first. I have
have to be
cruel to be kind,
selfish in a nice way.
Cruel to be kind.
Because if you don't, people will walk all over you, and
people has walked all over me all my life, But see now, no, and people knows that I'm like, because I am a nice person. You know, treat me nice, I'll treat you nice. But
I want to leave on a wee challenge as well. Is this week, say no to one thing that you generally don't want to do.
That's really good.
No longer given an explanation, just a polite no. So that's a wee one.
That's the one I need to learn to work on really bad, isn't it?
So just give an honest, polite no.
N-O.
So
cheerio.
will we do cheerio, baby.
N-O, cheerio.
Right, so we're going to do, you got new, do you want to say about your cards?
Yeah, we got new cards. Girly pops, boy pops, everybody pops.
Oh, show them our wee cup.
I know. Oh, here, this is what I was meant to say.
Go on ahead.
Loads of people has actually said to us, right, oh, Sarah, do you and Rebecca coordinate your outfits? No. Rebecca, do we?
No. Every time I walk in through the door, we're looking at each other going,
no way.
Are you actually for real?
Yeah.
So today I'm wearing like a, what colour would that be? Like a
maroony kind of?
Maroony pink. Maroony pink.
The first time we were wearing lemon. As we're in lamb top, you were in lamb top.
That's right.
2 lemons.
Big lemon lights line up.
Second time we were wearing, you wore your heart.
That's right, and then you
And I
had the
wore my
heart.
and not even joking. We do
Not
not
a
plan our
word.
outfits. Do you know how that is? Because this is meant to be.
We're aligned. They're like two
peas in a pod.
Exactly.
But yeah. So, but anyway, getting back to the point is we got new cards in. And they're lovely wee cards. So do you want to shuffle one and pick one for yourself or pick one for me?
Well, you go first and then I'll go as well. Always
right.
do.
Hold on. Now wait there. Set this down. Okay. Right. Give Rebecca a nice sweet affirmation. It's not sound too loud. Rebecca a nice sweet affirmation. And this will obviously make sense to you. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
It's
so create a life you can't wait to wake up to.
Oh, that's nice. So what's that mean to you? Is there something that you are doing or something that you want to do?
I think I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself out there. I'm not people pleasing. I'm trying not to overthink it. And I'm trying to come across as just me, genuine. What you see here is the way you'll see me walking down the street, and that is me. And I'm just trying to live my life and create a life that I'm comfortable with, and I am happy to wake up every day to my life the way it is. So
brilliant.
That means a lot to me.
Woohoo! Big clap. That's brilliant. Yeah, big round of applause. Keep that bar in.
Right.
That's really good.
So we have had to do
Myself. Yeah. See,
right.
you're tall.
I have to do it this way.
Yeah.
So knock.
Well, that's the way I do it. You don't have to do it like
give
that.
Sarah a nice wee affirmation card.
You can do it whatever way you want. You don't have to do it the same.
This way so not everybody can see them.
Georgina. I swear to God.
With them.
I need my roots done. That's why I haven't put mine up.
Right, go on ahead.
Oh, excuse me. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Go out there and dance in the rain. Dancing in the rain. So don't wait for the storm to pass. Go out there and dance in the rain. I don't know what that means to me. Don't wait for the storm to pass. So maybe it's like
don't wait on the perfect time. Just get out there and do it.
Doing it now, as Rebecca says. We're doing it now. Yeah, so so don't wait for the storm. So that means to always just don't have fun. No matter what you're going through, have fun. Don't take life too seriously. If you're going through a hard time, if you're going through whatever you are going through, there is always a happier part of life. You know, you could look at it and say, oh my God, this is not me, it's not me. Everybody has shit going on in their lives, girls, and everybody knows nobody's life is perfect.
Nope.
You know, nobody's life is perfect. You know, whatever you are going through, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Right or wrong.
Exactly. So it's not waiting on the storm to pass. It's about getting out and getting into the middle of it and bailing on.
We'll do a wee affirmation card.
Yes.
That one was just give Rebecca a nice wee affirmation card. Them other ones are affirmation cards, but they're different. Do you see how they're different?
Yes, I do.
Do you read?
I do, yeah.
Would have if I could shuffle them properly, wouldn't it? Oh, worked.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Jerry, oh, George.
Right.
Don't tell me you can see on again. Have you?
No.
All right.
Just sounds a wee bit same.
Oh.
My past doesn't define my future. Just as flowers don't let the dirt stop them from blooming.
I'm calling you Natasha. Rebecca, you did get that one before? You got that one the very first one. All your ones.
I'm blooming.
Because she literally is putting herself out there being her authentic self.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, here, I forgot I pulled ones here as well.
Give Sarah a nice sweet affirmation card. We'll go again.
Can't believe we're actually evil eye, or are we evil eye copping or evil eye bracelet? We're always aligning. How so? I have a realistic and yet optimistic attitude towards the future, so that is me saying no.
No to people pleasing. Not right?
No to people pleasing and
No to
yes to
overthinking.
myself.
Yes, and yes to
Life.
exactly. Yes to life and
Yes to life, but only if it aligns and resonates whenever within your means. You know, so if it is something that I want to do, I will say yes. If it's something I do not want to do, I will absolutely say no. Cheerio. Thank you. Good night.
See you on the next one. Bye.
See you later.